Backlash is here. It has reached our eyeballs. I can't really speak for myself. You know, I'm sure, the ones that have already been here, you can already tell. And just the ones that are watching from the outside, of course, that can tell that, especially leading up to the build, it's pretty much, very little, non-existent. So I can't really say as much of anything. Hopefully the matches will, as usual, get me, I guess a little, a little bit more into the pay-per-view as it goes on. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you already know the story there as you watch. But I'm not gonna let it drag y'all night. I'm not gonna, of course, y'all probably, most of y'all, a majority of you that are already here, that are probably expecting more from Backlash, hyped, excited for Backlash. So, I'm not gonna let my obviously miserable mood let that distract from y'all what y'all got going on in the Backlash and what y'all been expecting, or you're just happy when it comes to the matches and how they're going to conclude. So let's get into that. As announced and brought to our attention a day earlier, even before Backlash began, and of course, as said by Triple H himself, that there will be a tournament announced that will Raw and SmackDown will begin after Backlash. By the way, good job, WWE. Exactly show us that you're willing to copy and blatantly rip off anybody as far as tell them to show that they actually will care. But man, I don't hate the idea, but they can at least, as we already know, they could at least come up a little bit as with their own ideas. But I don't hate the whole UFC look about, with the press conference and them, as far as, just bringing more dramatizing and bringing more, as far as, bringing more legitimacy to when you're talking about a feud, rivalry, anything like that. But, man, you don't have to, damn, you don't have to look exactly especially a co-parent company, but wow. It's like the UFC of WWE. They really ain't trying anymore. They just willing to just rip any idea or make themselves look like anything to make as far as creativity goes. We talked about that earlier. Of course, you can just go to the channel name and check that out. But yeah, if it's not, if you didn't really clearly tell by as soon as that announcement from Triple H or earlier, that from themselves, that they're very much that they've made the draft irrelevant already, boy. But it is that time to get into Backlash. So we start off with the Raw Women's Championship match. Bianca Belair versus Io Sky is the kickoff match. As soon as the match started, they get straight into it. Yeah, these girls go. Yeah, where technical, whatever, brawling, whatever you want, they get right into it, and the crowd is already into it as well. Then it gets to a point where, as we already seen, especially where WWE is presenting Bianca how powerful her strength is, and just while she picked up Iowa with one arm. One of two of my favorite moves, spots in a match. It's also this power bomb. Yeah, this was a very great spot as well. Damn. Bianca and Iowa already one of my favorite matches of the night and in the history books. Yeah, that was a match. That was a match to witness. Yeah, definitely already one of my favorite, best matches. That's for sure. Wow. Whether it was I can't decide whether it's a 3.5 or 4, but yeah, that was a damn good match right there. They there was no slug in that match. Yeah, I like that match. That match took off as soon as it began too. Liked it. Definitely how you should kick off an example as far as an opener goes. But yeah, Bianca Belair retains, as we knew coming into that match. Seth Rollins is taking on Omos. That was another good match of the night so far in Backlash. Yeah, this went steam rolling as soon as it went on as well. Like, wow. And as you all know, Puerto Rico was roaring on. You have this spot right here where almost like a lingering giant behemoth as he is, wailing around Seth Rollins and throwing him into the ring. This was a pretty sick match too. I enjoyed this also. Another great, just another great match of the night. But as you see from this spot right here, where pretty much a stomp from the top rope, and this was brutal right here. I like this also from the match. So then we get right into the United States Championship triple threat: Austin Theory, Bronson Reed, and Bobby Lashley. I believe I said this already, but yeah, I'm just so sick of the overuse. One of the overuse moves when it comes to the super kick. Everybody overuses the hell out of that. Bobby Lashley tries to get a hurt lock into Austin Theory, but he obviously powers out. Just like that, Theory is able to get the upper move, and he steals it just like that and wins the match. As if you had any doubt already, pretty sure we already knew that Austin Theory was walking out still the U.S. champion. SmackDown Women's Championship match: Rhea Ripley versus Zelina Vega. Like I will say with the triple threat match, at least that was because that still had a little bit going, but yeah, like this match also, Ripley and Vega, obviously one of the weaker, of the weaker matches of the night. I don't believe I ever saw her work, her before now, Vega, before I seen her compete in the ring like now. But yeah, she did really good in this match. She was really fun. I mean, yeah, you have after the match, of course, the crowd, Puerto Rico embracing Zelina Vega. I don't necessarily have because she was crying, and of course she was embracing the moment, in the moment, crying. Of course, I know some people don't like that, or as far as they feel like that's what also some of the reasons why wrestling. They feel like bringing empathy into it was always a bit of a downfall when it comes to wrestling. There's in everything. There's always emotion and empathy when you look at things. Because it's a big moment, and they as far as looking at that, it's a big moment, and as far as wrestling itself, but their culture, the individual's culture, and they bringing themselves into it. So I never had an issue or problem with because I think people are just blown when it comes to blowing those things out of proportion and just overall just being ignorant, but. Yeah, I mean, some people, people they're gonna laugh, even, troll, obviously, bring down, shit all over the segment, what they just did with Zelina Vega, the moment with her crying and looking at in the crowd, just rallying behind her. So I didn't have no issue with that. I liked, all that transpired. Yeah, I liked all that, appreciate that, and that was that was a really good moment. Especially for Zelina Vega. That was really good. Pretty predictable match, of course, as we already know. Rhea Ripley coming into the match and walking out, retaining the SmackDown Women's Championship. The San Juan Street Fight: Bad Bunny, Damian Priest. Man, Bad Bunny has to be one of the best celebrity WWE, because he is wonderful. He is what I tell you, he, aside from Logan Paul, is wonderful in that ring. This gotta be already one of my favorite spots in the match. They were straight up killing it in this match. It's gotta be one of my hardcore favorite matches also as of recent and in wrestling history. As you see, Damian Priest sent Bad Bunny through a table. Always love seeing Carlito coming back because it reminds me of much simpler times. It is Puerto Rico, and this is very indeed what a surprise it is, especially for the attitude era kids. Savio Vega makes his return at the Backlash 2023. And this was a niche touch too. I like seeing this. Puerto Rico gets to see their hometown heroes right in the ring, and as see Bad Bunny pulls off the victory as well. gotta say I love this match. Yeah, this is also definitely definitely going to be one of the best matches of the night to go down. And yeah, once again, like really praise Bad Bunny because he can really throw it down in the ring. Never knew he had it like that. The Bloodline versus Sammy, KO, and Matt Riddle. And as much as people are tired of Roman Reigns' reign of terror, just even in the match, they drag. I feel like if I didn't already say this before, they're clearly dragging the storyline, the Bloodline storyline, on its knees at this point, and it's even clearer in the match that they're just staggering between whether Solo is going to betray the Usos or not. If I could say, I think this was pretty much like any other Usos match that we've already seen already. So yeah, in the max that it still was fantastic, but I pretty much seen it before you've seen it already. The Bloodline pick up the victory in this one. We jump right into the main event with Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar as Cody leaps himself, dives straight into Lesnar himself. We pretty much get a Brock Lesnar match as it's going forward. You know, it's going to be brutal. It's going to be bloody. You know what to expect with a usual Brock Lesnar match. Oh boy, unless this was planned, wow, this was pretty gold. Not want to be face deep in that, as Brock gets busted right open as he goes right into the turnbuckle. Clear indicator that as we watch the match go on, that Cody's pretty much is fighting for his life. Looks very similar if you ask me. As Brock Lesnar has the Kimura lock on Cody Rhodes, just like that, he pulls over onto Brock and 1, 2, 3, and he gets the victory. It's over just like that. Cody picks up the victory, as you see, and Cody is the victor of the match. And it's pretty obvious going into from the story to between Brock Lesnar and Cody that this was very predictable, uninteresting, and just by that quick just over like that 1, 2, 3. What a very, very lame, tame main event. But that's gonna do it for me. I hope y'all enjoyed Backlash. Yeah, I enjoyed it a little bit. Had myself a little bit of fun. So that was a great pay-per-view. I'll give it a 8 out of 10. And as far as that goes, I'm gonna see y'all later. Hopefully y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Stay blessed. Enjoy yourself, Cosmos. I'm gonna see y'all very much later. Stay blessed.